Just got the sad news of the passing of one of the most legendary heavy metal singers of all time, Ozzy Osbourne. And me, just like anybody else right now, that putting out just little tributes to Ozzy's legacy. I thought I'd throw one out there as well. The first time I saw Ozzy was in February of 1982 on the Diary of a Madman tour. I saw him in El Paso, Texas in February. Uh, Randy Rhoads, of course, passes just a few weeks after that. I always felt very, very fortunate that I was able to see Ozzy and Randy Rhoads way back in the day. The last time I saw Ozzy Osbourne was in July of 1992, and it's one of my favorite all-time concert moments, and really a story that kind of epitomizes who Ozzy was. So let me paint the scene. We are at a sold-out Red Rocks Amphitheater in Denver, Colorado. Now, for those of you who have never been to Red Rocks, let me just say that it sits just outside of Denver, but a few thousand feet above Denver. So even if you are there for a summer concert, if the weather turns on you, it can be a little bit chilly up there. So as it turns out, Ozzy show comes on. It's a downpour. Like, it is pouring buckets through the opening bands and all that. So by the time Ozzy comes on stage, we're soaked. There's literally water running down the stairs of Red Rocks Amphitheater. So Ozzy comes out on stage. Now, for those of you who never got lucky enough to see Ozzy, he would break into the old O Fortuna classical music. Dun, 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 dun. Just the build up. And then he would come running on stage and go, "Let the madness begin." And oftentimes he would throw like a bucket of water out on the crowd, because at that point you're usually in a hot, sweaty arena, been sitting there through several opening acts. You're hot, you're sweaty, you're dehydrated. So Ozzy would come out and throw a little bucket of water on you, give you a little bit of refreshment. But again, this night in Red Rocks Amphitheater, he comes running out and he's welcomed with a just soaked audience. So again, let the madness begin, and then in just the most perfect comedic timing, he kind of looks around and kind of shrugs his shoulders, takes the bucket of water, and dumps it on himself. Classic Ozzy. In that one moment, he showed what a great sense of humor he had, and he also showed us what we all knew about Ozzy. Ozzy was one of us. He was a fan. He understood. He had a symbiotic relationship with the audience like no other performer I've ever seen. And in that one moment, he knew exactly what to do to bring us all in. The crowd went absolutely crazy. The band cranks out Paranoid, and we were in for one of the greatest concerts of my entire life. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. You have provided this world so much great music and so many fond memories, including this guy who got to only get to see you 3 or 4 times, but every time I saw you, it was a magical experience.